What's going on, guys? DFSWarstrike here, and here in this video, I'm going to be doing the 2025 College Football Playoff Championship breakdown between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Before we get into that, we had a pretty solid weekend when it comes to NFL prize picks, as we hit on about half of our plays over the weekend. The video, if you guys watched the YouTube video, did really well. Isaiah Likely had a big game. Stafford played great. Saquon Barkley receptions went over in the first half. So we had a really great weekend with the YouTube video over with the NFL. So make sure you guys keep tabs on for that. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel so you know when I do post videos or when I post YouTube shorts to help you guys get on all the best plays. If you guys are interested in getting in all of my plays, you can sign up on my Patreon down at the link below where you get the sports books and the PrizePicks player props. If you guys just want player props, I also post those just on DubBub. So you guys can sign up on those two today and get in on all my plays as I cover NFL, NBA, college football, MLB. We kind of do it all here. So make sure you guys come in today, get in the Discord, chat up sports with other members, and let's get to the video, guys. So right here we have Ohio State minus 400, Notre Dame plus 310, the spread at 8.5, the total of 45 and a half. The way first take when I first kind of saw this was I think the odds are heavily towards Ohio State. I think the spread's kind of high. I did see Notre Dame, I think at 10.5 on a parlay. I think is actually pretty decent. I think this game's going to be a lot closer than people think. I think Ohio State's going to have success on offense. I think Notre Dame's going to have success on offense. So I do think this might be a little bit high scoring, even though both defenses are great. I think both offenses are playing really well right now, um, especially when it comes to like the matchup style. You know, Notre Dame likes to play man. Ohio State has a bunch of playmakers, so they could open up that in there. And then Notre Dame in the running game should have success with Riley Leonard. Jeremiah Love's had a week off, hopefully to rest a little bit more. He's still dealing with the nagging injury. And then you have Price behind there as well. And that the passing game for Notre Dame has actually looked really good the last couple of weeks. So I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game, in my opinion. If Notre Dame gets control of the game, maybe not because they play slow tempo. But if Ohio State, with the way people are expecting it, if Ohio State's running the field, then expect Notre Dame to try to answer in that format. But let's get to one of my players that I want to talk about going into this one, and it's Jeremiah Smith. Jeremiah Smith against man coverage is the best in the league when it comes to that. He has the best Pro Football Focus grade when it comes to man coverage. Notre Dame runs man coverage more than anybody in college football, even though they have great corners and stuff. Expect Jeremiah Smith to make a couple plays here and there. Now Notre Dame in the passing game on the season, I believe they had the fourth least passing yards. But now since the playoffs, they've given up two 200-yard passing games to quarterbacks. So the quarterbacks on opposing teams have had somewhat success. Drew Aller, I believe, is really the only one that didn't. But Drew Aller and his team made tons of mistakes where they should have capitalized last week or a couple weekends ago, and they didn't. Now, this postseason, Jeremiah Smith is averaging 97.67 yards per game. That is including where he only had one catch for 3 yards against Texas. I think this game's going to be completely different for Jeremiah Smith playing Notre Dame. I think it's definitely going to be a bounce back game for him. So look for Jeremiah Smith to make an impact. Then over to the Notre Dame side, I want to talk about Riley Leonard's running game. Riley Leonard is run first quarterback. He needs to be able to run to be able to pass. Short yardage, he gets the ball. Goal line, he gets the ball. Now Jeremiah Love is dealing with that injury, and last game they limited him, and Riley Leonard had 18 rushing attempts. So I still think Love is dealing with that injury pretty bad. In the postseason, Riley Leonard's averaging 14.33 rush attempts per game. So they've been leaning more on the running game than they have all season at this point. And then I didn't count Texas because Quinn Ewers is not really a running quarterback. Arch Manning can run, but he only ran it once, plus he's backup. But the two quarterbacks that can run, Dylan Gabriel has a better arm than Riley, but he still ran the ball 12 times. And then Nico for Tennessee, who's kind of similar to what Riley's doing, ran the ball 20 times against Ohio State. So look for Riley to be able to run the ball here. I think that's going to be the key to this offense, as it is just about every week Notre Dame plays, is Riley's success with his legs. So let's go over. I got two free plays for you guys here for the championship game. We're going to do a sportsbook one, and we're going to do a prize picks one. So let's start with the sportsbook over at FanDuel. They're doing a promo at a 30% profit boost. Jeremiah Smith 70 plus receiving yards at minus 117. To me, it's a nice little double up, kind of just piggybacking off what we said with the man coverage and with the success that he should have against that coverage, being the best in the league when it comes to man coverage. Jeremiah Smith should have a really good day against Notre Dame tonight. Then over at PrizePicks, we're going to go with the free play of Will Howard over zero point 0.5 passing yards. And then Riley Leonard rushing attempts, piggybacking off what we said with Riley Leonard, should lean heavily on the run game. Jeremiah loves dealing with his injury. Price hasn't looked that good since he's been trying to take over, so look for short yardage runs with Riley Leonard as that Notre Dame plays the sticks. Um, Goal line plays Riley Leonard, so Leonard should see tons of design runs tonight against Ohio State. That's going to be it for me, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment what your favorite play is for college football is tonight. Tell me who you guys think is going to win. Come sign up on the Patreon and the Dev Club and come get in on the Discord and let's talk football tonight, guys. Good luck and let's cash.